Have you ever stood in front of your closet, packed with clothes, and still felt like you had absolutely nothing to wear? Or maybe you've bought something beautiful, even expensive, and yet it never quite goes with anything else you own. If that sounds familiar, I want you to know something. You're not alone. This happens to so many women, especially after 50. Our bodies change, our coloring shifts, our sense of self evolves, and suddenly, the styles and colors that used to work just don't feel right anymore. And that's okay, because today, I'm going to show you how to completely transform the way you feel in your clothes. You don't need an entirely new wardrobe. You don't need to chase trends. You just need to understand the power of color. The right color combinations can make you look more elegant, more refined, and yes, richer without spending a fortune. So if you're ready to step into a version of yourself that feels confident, beautiful, and unmistakably put together, stay with me. You're about to discover 7 color combinations that every stylish woman over 50 should know. And I promise, by the end of this video, you'll never look at your closet the same way again. Something interesting happens as we get older. Our features soften, our skin tone changes, our hair lightens, sometimes naturally, sometimes by choice, and all of a sudden the colors that once made us glow start to feel a little off. That black dress we used to swear by? Now it feels harsh. That pastel blouse? Maybe it washes us out. It's not that we're doing anything wrong, it's just that we've evolved, and our style needs to evolve with us. But here's the beautiful part. With just a few intentional color choices, you can bring out the radiance in your skin, the sparkle in your eyes, and the confidence in your walk. You don't need more clothes. You just need better combinations, ones that reflect who you are now, not who you used to be. Because style after 50 isn't about looking younger. It's about looking alive, looking polished, looking like the best version of the woman you've become. And that starts with color. So let's begin. Here are the 7 most flattering, luxurious color pairings that will elevate your entire wardrobe, starting with one that's softer, subtler, and far more powerful than black and white. 1. Beige and white. The silent luxury. Beige and white. This is what I call silent luxury. It's the kind of combination that doesn't scream for attention, but somehow it always turns heads. It's graceful, it's clean, and above all, it's timeless. Now I know what you might be thinking. Beige and white, isn't that a little plain? But here's the truth. When styled the right way, beige and white don't look plain at all. They look expensive, sophisticated, like you've mastered the art of elegance without even trying. That's why this pairing is a favorite among women who truly understand style, especially after 50, because at this stage in life, we're not dressing to impress anyone, we're dressing to feel like the best version of ourselves. And nothing says quiet confidence like a perfectly curated neutral outfit. So why does this combo work so well for mature women? First, because it flatters. These light tones reflect more light onto your skin, making your face appear brighter, more alive. And let's be honest, who doesn't want to look a little more refreshed? Especially when we can do it without makeup, just by choosing the right top. Second, it's versatile. You can wear beige and white to brunch, to work, to a casual dinner party. It fits almost any setting. And depending on how you style it, you can make it feel breezy and effortless, or polished and powerful. Let's talk about how to wear it well. The magic is in the texture and tone. Not all beige is created equal. If you have cool-toned skin, go for a beige with a soft, rosy or taupe hue. If you're warmer, a caramel or golden beige will highlight your natural glow. And with white, steer away from icy tones. Opt for something creamier. Ivory, off-white, soft white. These feel warmer, more flattering, and more forgiving under natural light. Here's one of my favorite outfits: a pair of tailored beige trousers, an ivory silk blouse, and a soft leather belt. Add a few gold earrings or a delicate chain, and you have a look that's polished yet effortless. That's the beauty of this color pairing. It elevates the simple. And here's a trick. When wearing all light tones, add visual interest by mixing fabrics. Think linen, wool, silk, or knit. A beige cashmere sweater over a crisp white shirt. A flowy cream dress under a camel trench. The contrast in texture keeps the outfit rich and layered, even when the colors are subtle. Now, if you have silver or white hair, this combination is your best friend. It creates a beautiful harmony, echoing the tones in your hair while letting your features shine. There's nothing harsh, nothing overpowering, just pure, graceful balance. So the next time you reach for that black sweater or navy pants out of habit, pause. Ask yourself if maybe, just maybe, beige and white could say something even more powerful, something softer, something more elegant. Because sometimes, the quietest look in the room is the one everyone remembers. 2. Emerald green and black. Color with purpose. Emerald green and black. This isn't just a color pairing, it's a statement. It says strength, sophistication, depth, and yet it's incredibly wearable. So many women shy away from bold colors after 50. We're told to keep it neutral or tone it down. But emerald green? This shade doesn't overpower you. It enhances you. It brings out the life in your eyes, the glow in your skin, and most importantly, it adds dimension to your wardrobe without a single sequin or splashy print. Emerald green has this rare quality. It feels both regal and grounded. It's vibrant, but not loud. And when paired with black, the ultimate anchor, it becomes even more refined. This combination is perfect when you want to stand out in the most elegant way possible. Let's talk styling. For day, think emerald green as your accent. A soft blouse under a black blazer, or a silk scarf that brings a subtle pop to an otherwise classic outfit. For evening, reverse it. Picture a black cocktail dress with emerald accessories, or even better, a structured emerald jacket layered over a sleek black outfit. It's bold without being over the top. The reason this combo works so well for mature women is because emerald green complements what nature is already doing. If you have green or hazel eyes, it'll make them glow. If you have silver or white hair, the contrast creates a striking, almost cinematic effect. And if your skin has warm undertones, it's magic. Now here's a practical tip. When you wear a strong color like emerald, let it be the hero of your outfit. Keep your other pieces simple. Think clean lines, classic cuts, and understated accessories. A black pencil skirt with an emerald blouse. A simple black jumpsuit with green statement earrings. A bold emerald coat over a neutral turtleneck. That's all you need. And don't forget texture. An emerald green in velvet or satin feels luxe and evening ready. A cotton or matte silk version? Perfectly casual but elevated. What's beautiful about this color pairing is that it works in any season. It's rich enough for fall and winter, but vibrant enough to carry you through spring. It adapts, just like you have. So if your wardrobe is feeling a little flat, or you've been wearing black out of habit, try adding emerald green to the mix. It's a small shift that makes a big impact. Because here's the truth. Color has power. It has personality. And when you choose the right one, it doesn't make you look younger. It makes you look stronger, more confident, more alive. And after 50, that's exactly the kind of energy we deserve to bring into every room we enter. Ready for something even softer, but just as stunning? Let's explore a pairing that brings out natural elegance with a gentle, timeless glow. 3. Gray and navy, soft power elegance. Gray and navy. This is quiet confidence in color form. It's elegant without being stiff, modern without trying too hard, and flattering in a way that feels surprisingly fresh, especially after 50. So many of us default to black as our safe base color. And don't get me wrong, black can be powerful, but when it becomes a habit, it can actually start to drain us. It flattens the features, hardens the edges, and especially with aging skin, it can feel a little unforgiving. That's where gray and navy come in. They're softer alternatives that still offer structure and polish, but in a more subtle, elevated way. Navy gives you depth without the harsh contrast of black. Gray offers sophistication with a modern twist. And together, they're magic. Here's why this combo works beautifully for mature women. First, it enhances silver or salt and pepper hair like no other. When you wear gray near your face, it pulls out the cool tones in your hair and creates this serene, cohesive look. Pair it with navy, and suddenly you've built a foundation that feels classic and contemporary. Styling this combination is simple but so effective. Imagine this: a structured navy blazer over a soft gray turtleneck, or a pair of gray wool trousers with a crisp navy blouse. It's clean, smart, and versatile. This isn't a look you reserve for boardrooms. It works just as beautifully for lunch with friends, travel days, or gallery visits. If you want to lean more feminine, try a heather gray dress with a navy trench. Add pearl earrings or silver accessories to finish the look. The tones complement each other effortlessly, and they reflect light in a way that's flattering on nearly every skin tone. Now let's talk fit. Because when you're working with subtle tones like gray and navy, the cut of your clothing becomes even more important. Look for structure: a well-tailored blazer, a high-waisted trouser, a sharp collar. These details add presence and polish, without the need for color drama. And just like with the other pairings we've talked about, texture matters here too. Mix and match your fabrics. Pair a smooth navy silk blouse with tweed gray pants, or layer a cashmere gray sweater over a sleek navy pencil skirt. That play between softness and structure keeps your look visually interesting, even in muted tones. Another small touch that goes a long way: your shoes and bag. Navy and gray both pair beautifully with black, white, camel, and metallics. Don't be afraid to bring in a bold accessory, like a burgundy leather handbag or a patterned silk scarf, to give the outfit just a touch of personality. This color combination isn't about standing out. It's about showing up with quiet strength, about looking composed, thoughtful, and graceful. It says, I've lived, I've learned, and I know exactly what works for me. So if you've been searching for a refined, easy-to-wear alternative to head-to-toe black, gray and navy might just become your new go-to. Up next, we're bringing warmth back into the palette with a combination that feels mature, romantic, and richly layered. Let's talk about burgundy and gray. 4. Burgundy and gray, mature sophistication. Burgundy and gray. This is a pairing that feels like autumn in Paris, elegant, refined, and full of quiet emotion. It's a combination that speaks to experience, to taste, to a woman who knows who she is and isn't afraid to bring a little depth to her wardrobe. Let's start with burgundy. This isn't a look at me color, but it does get noticed. It's rich without being loud, bold without being flashy. Think of it as red, all grown up. There's a warmth and a weight to it that feels incredibly flattering on mature skin, especially with golden or olive undertones. Gray, on the other hand, acts as the perfect balancing color. It softens the richness of burgundy, adds light where you need it, and keeps the look grounded and polished. Together, these two shades create a harmony that's hard to beat. and they work year-round, not just in the fall. Here's why this combination is so flattering for women over 50. It's unexpected but tasteful. It shows you're not afraid of color, but you also know how to use it in a sophisticated way. Burgundy draws the eye, but gray keeps it wearable, effortless, and incredibly chic. Now let's talk styling. One of the easiest ways to try this pairing is through layering. A soft gray sweater over burgundy trousers. Or the reverse, a burgundy blouse tucked into gray slacks or a heather gray midi skirt. Add a silver pendant or pearl earrings, and you've created a look that feels both modern and classic. If you want to dress it up, go for a tailored gray dress and layer a burgundy blazer or structured coat over it. Add a burgundy handbag or shoes to tie it all together. Even something as simple as a burgundy lipstick or nail color can bring this combo to life. And here's a styling tip I absolutely love. Match your makeup to your outfit. Just a touch. A burgundy lip paired with a gray wool coat creates a stunning, seamless visual that looks incredibly intentional, but never overdone. This pairing also transitions beautifully from day to evening. For daytime, lean into softer tones. A slate gray blouse with dark, wine-colored pants. For evening, dial up the contrast. A charcoal blazer over a silky burgundy camisole paired with simple jewelry and clean lines. And if you have lighter skin or hair, burgundy can instantly warm your complexion, while gray adds a calming, neutral base that lets your features take center stage. Together, burgundy and gray tell a story, one of depth and calm, of vibrancy and balance. It's not youthful in the trendy sense, but it's youthful in energy, in richness, in the way it brings color back into your life without overwhelming it. So if you've been avoiding bold colors out of fear, they might look too young or too much. Give burgundy a chance, especially when it's paired with the steady, elegant backdrop of gray. Next, we'll turn our attention to a color pairing that's light, bright, and beautifully understated. It's the look of vacation, of simplicity, of timeless taste. Let's talk about camel and cream. 5. Camel and cream, effortless Parisian style, camel and cream. If there's one combination that captures the effortless elegance of French style, this is it. It's warm, refined, and timelessly luxurious, all without trying too hard. In fact, that's the whole point. Camel and cream don't need bold prints or flashy accessories. They do all the work quietly, with grace. Let's break it down. Camel is a warm, sandy tan, like coffee with cream. It's cozy, earthy, and grounding. Cream, on the other hand, is soft, light, and full of air. When you put the two together, you get contrast without harshness. You get depth without darkness. It's balance, and it flatters everyone, especially women over 50. Why does this work so well? Because both camel and cream reflect a softness that complements mature features. As we age, harsh contrasts can feel overwhelming. But this combo wraps you in light. It brings warmth to your complexion, especially if you have golden, olive, or neutral undertones, and it highlights the natural grace that comes with confidence and experience. Here's how to wear it. One of the most classic ways is with a camel coat, the forever piece every stylish woman should own. Drape it over a cream blouse and soft trousers, and suddenly, even your most casual errand feels like a runway moment. Or try a cozy cream sweater tucked into camel trousers with a brown leather belt and matching shoes. It's a look that says, I care, but I'm not trying too hard. And those are often the most powerful looks of all. This pairing also works beautifully in layers. A cream knit dress with a camel scarf. A camel cardigan over a silky cream camisole. Add subtle gold jewelry, a natural toned handbag, and you've created something so put together, so harmonious. You'll wonder why you ever wore anything else. One reason I love this combo for women over 50 is because it instantly modernizes your style without abandoning who you are. It doesn't feel trendy or loud. It feels intentional. It feels grown up in the best possible way. Now let's talk hair. If you've embraced your gray or white hair, camel and cream will contrast beautifully, adding warmth and dimension while allowing your natural beauty to shine. If your hair is darker, this combo gives a soft frame that doesn't weigh down your look. And let's not forget accessories. Camel and cream love soft leathers, warm golds, even natural textures like linen, suede, or raffia. They bring a touch of the organic into the everyday, which keeps your look feeling relaxed, but elevated. So if you're ever stuck on what to wear, and you want to feel elegant, warm, and expensive, reach for camel and cream. It's the kind of combination that never lets you down. Now, if you're in the mood for something classic, but want to make sure it doesn't look basic or boring, our next pairing is a modern twist on one of the oldest combinations in fashion. Let's take a fresh look at black and white. 6. Black and white. The classic reimagined. Black and white. It's the most iconic pairing in fashion history. And for good reason. It's sharp, it's clean, and it works on absolutely everyone. But here's the thing. Just because it's classic doesn't mean it has to be predictable. Especially after 50, it's all about how you wear it. Black and white done carelessly can feel flat, uniform, almost too safe. But when you play with structure, texture, and silhouette, this combination transforms from ordinary to extraordinary. Why is black and white such a powerful duo? Because it creates instant contrast, and contrast draws the eye. Black grounds the look, gives it weight and sophistication. White brings light, energy, and crispness. Together they create a visual tension that feels intentional, modern, and refined. Now, for women over 50, the trick is to avoid looking too stark or too stiff. And the best way to do that? Focus on shape and detail. Imagine a tailored black blazer with bold white lapels, or a flowy white blouse with structured black trousers and a wide belt. Even something as simple as a crisp white shirt tucked into a black midi skirt can feel completely fresh, if the pieces are well cut and the fabrics feel elevated. This pairing gives you room to play. Try an oversized white shirt with black skinny pants and loafers for a chic city look. Or reverse it. A fitted black turtleneck with white wide-leg trousers for something a little more artistic, more architectural. Want to keep it feminine? A black and white patterned dress with a flattering wrap waist can be incredibly flattering and elegant. Or take a minimalist approach. A white sheath dress under a cropped black jacket, paired with a sleek clutch and simple black heels. Effortless. Don't forget texture. A black velvet blazer with a white silk blouse. A white linen tunic over black crepe pants. These pairings feel rich and dimensional, even though the color palette is minimal. And here's something important. The details matter. Buttons, collars, belts, cuffs. Little touches like pearl earrings, a bold black watch, or a statement white handbag can turn a simple outfit into a personal signature. Now, what about hair? If you have silver or salt and pepper hair, black and white gives you the perfect contrast. It makes your hair pop, your skin glow, and your overall look feel cohesive. If your hair is darker, the combination becomes sleek and classic. Either way, it works. The key to making black and white look elevated, not basic, is intention. Choose your pieces carefully. Let each one say something. And trust that simplicity, when done well, always stands out in a crowd. So if you've been wearing black and white for years, don't stop. Just refresh it. Reimagine it. Find new ways to let this timeless duo reflect who you are today, not who you were 20 years ago. Coming up next, we're ending this journey with a combination that's bold, radiant, and full of presence. If you want to look instantly luxurious, without trying too hard, this is the pairing for you. Let's talk black and gold. 7. Black and gold, the statement of quiet power. Black and gold. If there's one color combination that instantly says luxury, it's this. It's timeless, it's powerful, and when worn with intention, it's one of the most sophisticated pairings a woman over 50 can embrace. Gold brings warmth, shine, and richness. Black grounds it, sharpens it, gives it polish. Together they create a contrast that feels elevated, regal, and unforgettable. But here's what makes it truly special. It's not about sparkle, it's about glow. And there's a big difference. A common mistake many women make with this combo is overdoing the gold. Too much shine, too much shimmer, and suddenly the look goes from elegant to overwhelming. But when you keep gold as an accent, something intentional, refined, it transforms the entire outfit without stealing the spotlight. Let's start simple. A classic black dress, beautiful on its own, but add a thin gold belt at the waist or a pair of sculptural gold earrings, and the look becomes instantly more luxurious. Still subtle, still tasteful, just more. Or picture this: black trousers, a black blouse, and a soft gold scarf draped over the shoulders. It doesn't shout, but it leaves an impression. And the best part? This combination flatters every skin tone and every hair color. If you have warm undertones, gold brings out the glow in your complexion. If you're silver-haired, gold creates a stunning contrast that adds warmth and light. And black, well, black is the perfect stage for gold to shine. Now, if you want to dress it up, go for texture. A black satin blouse with gold buttons, a black jumpsuit with gold thread embroidery, or for a special evening, try a gold sequined top paired with tailored black pants. Just one statement piece is all you need. Let the rest stay clean and structured. This pairing also works beautifully in accessories: gold cuffs, a vintage-inspired watch, a black clutch with a gold chain. You don't need head-to-toe metallics, just the right touch in the right place. And here's a confidence tip. Own the look. Black and gold isn't timid. It's not background. It says, I'm here and I know my worth. And at this stage in life, you deserve to wear colors that reflect exactly that. Because elegance after 50 isn't about blending in. It's about standing comfortably in your presence. And this pairing, black and gold, gives you that energy without ever saying a word. So if you're heading somewhere special, or even just want to feel a little extra polished today, consider reaching for black and gold. It might just be the most powerful feminine thing you wear this year. Now that we've explored all 7 color combinations, let's bring everything together in a simple, inspiring way, and talk about how you can use what you've learned to elevate your everyday style. If this video sparked some new ideas for your wardrobe, or maybe even helped you see yourself in a new light, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with a friend who's also navigating style after 50. And I'd love to hear from you. Which of these color combinations are you most excited to try? Leave a comment below. I personally read each one, and your stories inspire more women than you realize. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell. Each week, I share simple, thoughtful style tips for women who want to dress with confidence, ease, and elegance at any age. Next week's video is all about the 5 timeless accessories every sophisticated woman over 50 should own. You won't want to miss it. Until then, remember, style isn't about dressing like someone else. It's about dressing in a way that lets the real you shine through.